Raiders hire former franchise coach. Amid so many rumors out there, with Ben Johnson being the main target of the Raiders, there is a possibility that he will choose the Bears, who are the direct rivals of the Raiders in this dispute, so the Raiders would only have one option: an old friend who knows the Raiders like no one else. The Las Vegas Raiders may be close to securing their next head coach, but if Detroit Lions offensive coordinator Ben Johnson declines, the franchise could face a dilemma with a shallow pool of candidates. With Mike Vrabel quickly taken off the market, their options may not be as attractive as hoped. Reports suggest that the Raiders could pivot to Pete Carroll if Johnson falls through. However, at 73 years old, Carroll would become the oldest head coach in NFL history, raising questions about long-term viability. If Tom Brady's efforts to land Johnson falter, owner Mark Davis may opt to revisit someone from his past, John Gruden. Though Gruden's second tenure with the Raiders ended abruptly in 2021 amidst controversy, Mike Sando of The Athletic has floated his name as a potential wild-card candidate for the Raiders' head coaching job. Gruden sued the NFL, alleging the league forced him to resign from the Raiders in 2021 following leaked offensive emails exchanged during his time as an ESPN analyst, Sando wrote. Mark Davis may be less likely than his legendary father to rehire Gruden, as doing so would be perceived as a giant middle finger to the NFL's league office. This would be one of the wildest wild-card scenarios for Las Vegas, especially with Tom Brady charting a new course. Gruden's second stint with the Raiders failed to deliver a winning season, and his draft selections remain a sore point. However, some argue that he still has value as a coach, provided he's kept out of personnel decisions. Rehiring Gruden would be a controversial move, potentially reigniting tensions with the league office and alienating fans who expected a clean slate with a new regime led by Brady. It's unclear how much influence Brady has in this coaching search, but if Johnson slips through his fingers, Davis could retake control of the process. Should that happen, the Raiders' off-season could become even more unpredictable. While Brady likely prefers an innovative candidate like Johnson, the possibility of Gruden re-entering the fold, even as a long shot, adds another layer of intrigue to the franchise's already tumultuous coaching search. The franchise appears all in on Johnson, but with high stakes and no guarantees, contingency plans are critical. Whether that means looking toward an older but proven coach like Carroll, or entertaining wild cards like Gruden, the Raiders must balance immediate needs with long-term stability.